65 mile. Yeah. Very good morning, everyone. Welcome with your TB Trackside one Wednesday of racing. Great to be joining you with a couple of races already done and dusted out of Matamata, but time now to open the action out of the Wanganui Dogs for the afternoon. Let's scene set at the River City, and it looks as though it is beautifully fine there at the present moment, and we'll get the best bets of Darryl Robinson very, very shortly. Here it is, all official for you. High of 20, low of 11. Fine light winds and the track conditions are good there for the 15 races on the afternoon. Darryl Robinson calls the action there this afternoon, and we'll join him there. We saw a flash of him there before, so let's get straight to Darryl, because he'll have all the pertinent information betting-wise on the 15 races across the program. So let's head there now. A very good morning to you, Darryl. Thank you very much, Daryl. Look forward to the action across the 15 races. Let's have a look at a market for the first on the afternoon, and it will, as per normal, be the absolutely electrical maiden over the 305 metres. And we have Big Time Zeus at $2.30, $3.60 on the tote, $2.60 Paradox Prince Firecrackers at $8.50. 2.30 Big Time Zeus, the dog by Beacon Bale has had the 6 starts for 3 minor placings, and one of those here at the only start, which came 3 runs ago when run down by Big Time Rex. Speed map for the first on the program. Well, he can get out of the boxes, the one. So therefore he should get somewhere near the pace, as should Paradox Prince, who's also zips out of the boxes. So those two look to dominate this race, with not a lot of outside speed to come across and challenge them, although there are a couple of dogs that have been in front in a couple of their runs in recent times and been beaten, but behind them just doesn't look to be a lot of ability here. The video watch in the first on the program will be Paradox Prince. This is the third at the River City. This came 2 starts ago and behind Rock on Eva. This was out of box number 1. This was over the 5:20, but obviously a pretty talented sort of dog who will break maidens at short notice. So, nice effort there. When you look at this particular race, you see 2 dominating. They are the ones well in this market, Daryl, because they will clear the boxes here over the 305. And it's hard to see behind them when you look through the form in this race that anything can run them down, although they have been beaten late in a couple of races, the top 2 in the market. Thank you very much, Daryl. Now, this is the market for the Mountaineer race. At the present moment, the final field market is shut, but I can tell you that the 2 is as short as $1.90. It was $1.75 on opening. Seemed to have taken a lot of money on the 1 Richie Rocks, which is back $6.50 into $4.50. And they've also taken some money, Trident Hero $3.50 into $2.80. So it is shut at the present moment. So favourites in order, the 2 over the 4 and the 1. We will record that for you, bring it to you on the back of Matamata. We're just 5.5 minutes away from the next at Matamata. There's a market for Northfield race number 7, Johnny Victory at $2.80. The favourite $3.40. Gus, and this will also be recorded for you as well. But we head back to Matamata for race number 3 on the afternoon, and penultimate was a double nomination, also nominated at Woodville on Thursday. BPs, I say a very good afternoon to you, and comes up the shortest of good things here in race number 3 on your afternoon. You just got to hit it, mate. Tony won't sit you up. Yeah, I know you can see me. She knows she can see me. No, she's good. Tony won't sit you up. Right, and she won't do something that is going to look like. Stay yourself up, right? So. Fucking piece of useless.
with a bit more time. So he's probably one for next year. Keep an eye on him.
No, nicely done.
Thank you.
Jamie Richards, winning trainer, winning Quinella to him. We'll try and catch up with him leading into the 4th as well, Bevan, which of course is our race of the day race, number 4. The JP Wills Bloodstock Maiden over 1,200 metres, set down to start at 12:49.
Thank you very much, BP. Matt Kimmerer gets a second on the program. 3 races down. Another 7 races to go on the big program there this afternoon, and 9 on the program at Woodville tomorrow with another good track there at Woodville. So great to see these tracks holding up through this part of the year. Here is a mark for race number 2. This is the Wanganui Chronicle Maiden. Big Time Daisies at $2.50. It's just had the one run, ran last on that occasion, but was seen it as a $4.50 shot in that particular race. Draws the 8. That day drew 4. Didn't get overly well away and then had no luck at all. So this is a money trail. Really is. $2.50. The 4 is Truly Remarkable, who's been close up the last 3. And then the 7, which is the first starter for Carol Morris, Star Way, who qualified in a 1771, beaten 8.5 lengths a bitch by Cosmic Rumble out of Starlight Bush. Here's the speed map for you. We have no rating for the 7. Duhart, the quickest away, was only okay away here on debut when it ran last as well. Piruleta, the 3, here's a little bit of speed from the inside trap. It's Timmy actually got away last time at the Manawa 2, but it's a bit of a head scratcher as to who will land exactly where. Let's have a look at Truly Remarkable. This performance here at the River City was on the 24th of April, and from an inside trap found a little bit of zip early.
Hurricane Ayla and getting a saloon run through. Big Time Toby goes through to the lead now. Midfield, Taranaki Bree with Gold Star.
With some support, and Andrew Forsman sort of suggesting that Celine Leon, runner number 14, was the overs out of their runners, and it's had a big price at 31s and 5s. JP Wills Bloodstock Maiden over 1,200 metres. It's the maiden 2-year-old race on the program. Favourite, Jennifer Eccles, 3:30.
So the last 5 to come into line here. Everdane to load away with Glory Chance, Long Jack, Amazing Team, and Jennifer Eccles. 3:30, 170 around the 8, Jennifer Eccles. Everdane number 7 at 4:20, 150 the tote. So Glory Chance goes forward. They're still working on Chigi Melody as well. Just refusing to go forward and got about halfway in and then backed out again. Rider up alongside of the stool. So Chigi Melody, the one holding us up here. Going forward on the inside, Divine Dive, and right with them also is Chigi Melody. They'd be followed out by Everdane, and then followed next over on the inside, Long Jack with Jennifer Eccles. Out a bit deeper on the track next was Glory Chance. Further back, Amazing Team. Lilikoi back third last. 2 lengths away then to Celine Leon, and last of all is Cointro. Over by the 700 metres mark they go, and the pacemakers are Chigi Melody and Divine Dive. They lead by 2. Right on their hammer next, Glory Chance works forward, being tracked around by Jennifer Eccles. In the centre, Loire, and over on the inside, Everdane. 2 lengths away, Amazing Team as they come to the corner, followed by Lilikoi. Then back over on the inside of those next was Long Jack from Cointro, and last of all is Celine Leon. Homeward bound, 300 metres to go. Divine Dive over on the inside has the lead. Coming after it now, we've got out wide Jennifer Eccles, Lilikoi down the outside, and Everdane closer in at the 150. Good battle developing here. Everdane from on the outside, Lilikoi and Jennifer Eccles. Everdane in front, going to the post, flashing at them late. Long Jack. Everdane beat Long Jack. Third, I think, was in a photo with Lilikoi. And behind those next then was Divine Dive. Celine Leon ran on from Loire. Further away then to Chigi Melody, Amazing Team, Cointro, and back with him was Glory Chance. Number 7, Everdane. Lethanus got a lovely run in behind the leaders at $4.30. The filly by Savabeel, another win for Brendan and Joe Lindsay and Lance Noble. And their stable jockey in Lethanus. 7, Everdane will get there. Gee, Long Jack has been a runner. Came from well back in the field and has just missed. Right there also Jennifer Eccles and Lilikoi in a photo for third in a very competitive race. It was always shaping up to be that way. And Divine Dive will be the fifth of them home, only about a half length covering the first four at the line. And number 7, Averdane, will take it in the fourth on the card.
Averdane wins, and another victory for the mare in Jadane as well, which of course a very good racing mare on the track and a producer off the track as well. And with what we've seen this season, of course, with Prince Jabil, who was able to win a City of Auckland Cup and run a big race in a Wellington Cup, and we've seen with Sheriff as well. So this horse, Averdane, winning at start number 2. Big run first up to the races, when awkwardly away, and still did a great job to be able to round in some rivals to finish into 4th position, and today was key. Got a very good spot in behind them, and that's what Lance Noble and Lee Thinnis both spoke about. Well, getting that a lot closer today and being clean away has been the winning of the race, because you found yourself in a nice spot.
Yeah, she, the draw obviously helped, and she did get away well. Had a lovely ride by Leith, and no, it was really, really pleasing. I think out of that Brennan and Joe's Foundation mare Jadane, that's the 7th individual winner out of it. So it's I think it's pretty special for them.
It certainly is. Yeah, a great performer, and of course, Prince Jabil, who's been a good performer this season as well, breaking maidens and then coming out and winning a City of Auckland Cup.
Yeah, and the mare just keeps producing. So there's a nice Tavistock colt at home, and looking forward to getting the hands on him.
Okay, what's the progress now around this horse? Was it all about just getting some runs in before looking towards the spring, or was there some more in mind?
Yeah, well, look, there's a 1,400 metre race in a couple of weeks at Te Rapa, a listed race. So depending on how she comes through it, obviously, and if she's okay, we might look at that.
100% today, why don't you, Lance?
Thanks very much.
Good one. Lance Noble brought 2 horses to the races for Brendan and Joe Lindsay, and he goes home with a double. Numbers across the line, Bevan: 7, 3, 8, 13 and 1. And 109.78, last 635.46. In fact, we'll get to Daryl Robinson. Daryl, what's your digits for the next?
G'day, Brendan. Yes, going here for the favourite Idle Duke here at $1.80. And good chance here too for Marsview Flip, and he has been racing well. Got the Class 1 qualifier, 3 starts to go, lined up in that final, running third and behind Corborn Moss. And then third here last week and behind Big Time Otis. So some very strong performances for the 2. Idle Duke gets a slightly better draw, has had box 4 the last 2 and gets back into box 2 for the first time today. Has one from boxes 1 and 3. So I think the 2 are good chance here. Idle Duke. We need Rocky Top though for the multi. And she ran a good race here, 3 starts back. First up for Ivanhoe and Wayne Woods, just got nosed out of 3rd. Forget the next run at the Manawa 2, wasn't happy, but was in there for a long time from box 5 over 410 metres, and then just could not get across from the outside draw here last week, Rocky Top. So a chance here to jump. She will need to. Hopefully she can jump away, get clear, and hold on to a top 3 spot today. But just that sort of runner that can get crowded and sort of give it away, but probably good enough to get onto the pace. So for me in this 2, 1, 4 and 6, I've put in rating 6s and also Epic Spark in the mix as well. Result there from Mata Mata. And Averdane at to $4.30 and $1.40. Long Jack at $4, and the 8 Jennifer Eccles at $1.70. 3-7 Quinella $29.20. 7-3-8 Trifecta $164 even. 7-3-8 and 13 first for $1,206.20. The 4-7 double, $5.20, and the 4-3 concession at $6. The next race, pick 6, will get underway at Mata Mata. So $1.85 here for Idle Duke. Running 6s I do like off the inside. First box 1 today for her. So see if she can use this draw here for Brian Goldsack. And not really in the market, $14 odd for the 1. And Epic Spark, the other one here for Brian Hunt. Just spoke to Brian a short time ago, and Epic Spark, a good chance. I've also got De Blonde, his other bits lining up later on for the multi. So if Rocky Top can run the top 3, then no doubt that we will be looking to get him behind De Blonde for that second part of the multi. But Brian's got Epic Spark in this race, and she's been in good form too the last 2 or 3 starts. Has got that box speed. And we'll be looking to jump and run here too. So I'm expecting the speed to come from the 4 and the 6. I think the speed map is pretty much bang on. The dog in between them is Arthur's Crown. Now, Arthur's Crown's another one that comes back to the 305, has been sort of going back and forwards to the 305 and the 520. And another one that you just never know what you're going to get from Arthur's Crown, but not the best of box draws today for